squeezing them jeans. Petite waist. Take time with it.
In Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, and of course, Jason Tatum. It's going to be tough to replace in the middle.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got the professor. Antetokounmpo is out there with Bridges. And there's Doc. And it's Bailey in at the 5. Here is Jeffries. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Well, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Boston with the ball. And here's Boston. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Boston. Searching for their first points of the game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
White against Wood. Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here is Jeffries. To the paint. Here's Wood. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The officials are all over that.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Brown at the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Boston trails by 3. On the floor for Boston, Collins is out there with Weber. Then there's the professor. And it's the natural. And it's Rulin in at the 5, down low. Jeffries now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Now, here's Sexton. Brown, right side. 5 on the clock. Over Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Jemison. Hangs. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jeffries got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low.
2 minutes.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Over Jeffries. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great, but I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
You know, Brown is just a really good jump shooter. Plus, his J looks good, too.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Back to Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown outside. They get it again. Brown's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Collins. And another basket for Boston.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Pritchard. The pass to Brown. Shoots over Weber. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Boston, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions and fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against. At least not tonight.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They need to play with better energy on defense. Some of these guys are going to sleep. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they hear it in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, Buck.
And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 4. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Wood with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So it's Boston now. And here's Holiday. Still scoreless. Brown outside. Rocks it loose. And they'll get another chance. Left side, Porzingis. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs, and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good. Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Here's Holiday following the three-pointer by Boston. Horford finds White. Wood with the block. Antetokounmpo passes to Wood. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Here's Jeffries. Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Bridges against Brown. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Boston leading by 9. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jeffries. Bridges outside. And there's the drive. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Away team foul. Jeffries. First personal foul. First
The Celtics
foul.
shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Line for your Celtics. Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for White.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And that one is off. And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics trail by 7 on the floor for Boston. We've got Weber, the natural out there with the professor. Then it's Collins, and it's Giannis in at the power forward position. Now here's White. Plenty of space. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Boston. Out to White. Weber pulls it in. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Boston. Oh, Giannis! Wow!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Queta. Collins grabs the miss. Boston leading by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Porzingis.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Shoot two.
And the first one drops.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Boston making a switch here. Bailey, he's checked in for Collins. Bridges comes in for Weber. Wood, he's checked in for the natural. And the professor subbed in for the professor. One is no good.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Wood with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Wood, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Wood. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Celtics. All free throws good from Wood. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Boston.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for the professor.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
So it's the Celtics now, after the basket by Boston. Here's Brown. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here is Jeffries. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.